Previously on Blue Ridge Survivor, Megan and Sophie were feeling burnt after being left out of the vote.
A couple members of our tribe that are becoming a little bit less trustful.
Malachite reclaimed immunity.
Let's go!
During the mining excursion, Megan vented to Sam.
Nobody put me aside until I voted Shay.
And Sam let his tribe know that she could flip.
So that's someone we can pull in. That's really good information.
She's ready to go.
Keenan found himself in trouble.
It's one of those moments where I'm at the hot seat again.
In the end, no amount of pleading could keep his torch lit.
It's okay. Hey, guys, lighten up here, okay?
16 are left, and in this double elimination episode, who will be voted out tonight?
Man, okay. I knew the odds of surviving that travel were slim. Courtney drove that vote. And, oh boy. I have no hard feelings to them. They're such good people. I want to keep in touch with them. And I promised Brian a trip to Buffalo. And I'm going to honor that word. No one knows I play this, but clearly my track record's terrible, so you'd never know I play these. I've been getting pre-merge 3 out of 4 games. This isn't right. But I'm gonna make something of it. You know, I'm that guy that's always a very eccentric person. I'm gonna try everything. So I'm gonna get out there and keep doing it. I don't care if people are gonna say, Keenan, you're bad at these games. I'm gonna keep playing them until I finally take home the W. But last time I speak to a camera, thank you to my family for letting me do this crazy adventure again. Thank you for just letting me branch out and pursue this passion that is surviving. I love you all very much. Thank you.
That was really hard. That was a lot harder than I thought it was.
Yeah. You said he brought the price here.
He did.
Yeah,
He's just a good guy, big funny guy.
well, let's not feel this again.
No.
You want a hug?
Man, that was an awesome conversation, and just speaking from the heart, like, you are an incredible human being. But this is a game, and I'm sorry, it's your name being written down and not mine. So that's what it is, and in any other circumstances, I wish he's the best dude.
You two are the only two people that I will not write your names down, and you guys are my
Dude, and we're bringing in, hopefully Abby makes it too, we bring her in.
Yeah. Through all of this, and we're gonna see how it plays out, see what goes on, see it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna say it too. Like, we have to give everyone on the tribe as many ways as we can to flip people on the other tribe. If that means there ends up being an all-around alliance for a minute, fine. Yeah, because it wasn't worth it taking a shot at Court.
Oh God, no. There was no reason to. No.
Yeah. That was
He looked at me because
that's how you lose.
So
Trust?
yeah, because
it's hard because we said about the 5, like us 3 and then Courtney and Sam.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It was me, Courtney was standing where you were standing, and Keenan was standing where you were standing. And Keenan was like, he talked to Courtney and Brian. So Keenan was like, who are you voting for? And she was like, I'm not voting for any girls until I have to. He started crying and like looked at me like right in my face.
yeah, and as far as
And then he was like, I know what to do. Like Courtney's trying to get the power and stuff. So I was like, okay.
and even what she said to us, like everything she says to us, when she has to, might be when it's down to the 4 of us, including her.
Right. Yeah.
Like we have proof that she's not, that she doesn't mean that.
I had to walk over, you know what I'm saying? Hit him with the...
Why was he giving the whole band at the same time?
So immediately after the vote, Megan pulls specifically me aside and goes, yo, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, you were asleep. And then Sophie pulls me aside and she's like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, well, you were yakking on the toilet. So, and like we fully had time to tell both of them, we just chose not to. And I promised I wouldn't, even though I didn't want to not tell them. So now we have 2 people who are clearly on the outs, who trust me more than they trust anyone else in this game. Like, fuck. Ideally, I would like a way to keep both Megan and Sophie in this game, and I'm not happy with the way I feel like I'm being bossed around in my alliance.
I spoke with both Abby and Shay, telling them that I made a mistake because it was something completely different. It wasn't an immunity idol, and so because of that, I went and I admitted the fact that I thought it was an idol, and I told people, and they're like, "No problem, we understand. We can understand where you came from." So that's it.
Moving forward is going to be kind of strong. I think I feel like I'm doing pretty well so far. I'm feeling kind of confident, getting more confident as we go, kind of learning more about the game since I'm kind of a newbie to both this and Survivor as a whole. I have only seen a few episodes. So I think the more I learn, the better I'll do, I'm hoping. And yeah, I'm just going to keep working on forming these alliances that I think are going to be the ones to hone in on. So
It was.
I thought him walking me this time.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Sending it to exclamation.
That would have been so, we should have done that last time.
But I didn't think of it last time.
We should have talked about it beforehand for all of the time.
Honestly, I think we were so busy, like, stressing about the fact that we, like,
You don't really have time to think about their shit until you're not worried about your own shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And now we're like, what do you do?
Jake needs a shower. I hate it. Rude. So fucking rude.
This is rude. This is simply rude. Okay.
We'd like to honor people.
You got it.
Thanks, Ma. Four flames extinguished, last immunity for the day. For this final round, you will all have a say.
For safety, you will fight, but not with the opposition. Those standing next to you will be your competition.
Stack it high if you want to be protected.
But the choice will be tough, as your tribe may feel neglected.
Wow.
So you could probably go for either individual immunity or something for the tribe.
Oh my god.
We're going against each other.
It's gonna be individual.
I think we're both going. I think we're both going tribal. I think both.
And we're going against each other, I think.
I know something for the tribe, probably, if that's the option, right? Are we all on that page? However, think about it. It's a double eviction. Double eviction. Whatever. And it's the last immunity for the day, but we know that there's another activity tonight.
It is for individual immunity. This is just individual immunity or a gift like dinner for the whole tribe.
Oh.
I'm selecting that for us because then we can come back in tomorrow with food in our bellies.
Yeah. So, well,
I don't like that male, Darnell.
This was not
Why
the
would you bring that?
Get that out of here.
Get out of here.
Return to
Get out of
sender.
here with that. We don't want that.
We don't know that person.
As the players have correctly deduced, both tribes will be going to tribal. Thus, this challenge is an individual challenge amongst both tribes. To start, the players were isolated beforehand, unable to communicate. They come one at a time to be told what is happening and compete in the challenge. No player can communicate about what's happening until all players have completed the challenge.
The way that the challenge works is that you will have 60 seconds to stack these blocks in a single vertical tower as high as you want to. You can stop whenever you want to because it's not how high you get, it's whatever it's standing at the end of 60 seconds.
To be clear, if you get like 30 of these high at 45 seconds, but then it falls, it doesn't matter. Your score is what it is at 60 seconds. The only exception is if you wish to do so, you can say lock in early. If you say lock in. If you say lock in, then if your tower sends for 3 seconds after saying lock in, we'll stop the timer and count your score at what it's at there. Does that make sense?
There's a little caveat there. So do you understand that part of it?
I understand that part of it.
The player amongst your tribe who wins individual immunity will not be attending tribal with your tribe. Instead, winners in both tribes will swap tribes. This is not a permanent thing. This is just for the round. So whoever wins will politic with the other tribe, go to tribal with the other tribe, cast a vote with the other tribe, but they will have immunity, so they themselves cannot be voted out.
Oh shit.
So you have a bit of a dilemma of if you lose, you have say over what happens on your tribe. Should you win, you're abandoning your allies, but at least you are safe.
So to be clear, there will be one winner from Malachite and one winner from Azurite. Those two winners will swap tribes for the round, attending tribal council with the corresponding new tribe. Afterwards, they will swap back. Both tribes are going to tribal council this round, and the winner of each challenge will be the one who has to stack the highest at the end of 60 seconds or when they say lock in.
Yes! 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off. See your square. $16.
10 seconds.
Oh, well.
2, 1, time.
All right, 5 is your score.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. $17.
30 seconds. Seconds. Three, 2, 1. Hands off.
20 seconds remaining. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see what's that. $18.
Gonna lock that in?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units up.
Okay. I didn't think of that. Damn.
20 seconds left.
I'll just lock that in.
Okay. $15.
10 seconds.
locking in that score?
Yep.
Sounds good.
So you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
20 seconds remaining. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Same time. 14. And blind, you have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. See your score. 10 is your score.
10 seconds. Three, two, 1, time.
20 seconds remaining. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, let's see your score. 9.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time.
Okay, so your score is 16.
We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, score is locked. See what you got.
I feel like that's decent. I maybe found something in a treasure chest and opened it and it said, "Hi, this is an idol. Bestie, use me until the merge."
And did you tell anyone about it?
Of course not. But that doesn't mean nobody saw me get it. But I did do it while they were all kumbaya in the tent. I'm just gonna put it in my back pocket and see what happens.
You all know what just happened. You each did the same challenges individually and were told the same things. So to be clear, one person from Azurite is about to join, for this round only, the Malachite tribe, and one person from Malachite is about to join the Azurite tribe. That person will politic with you, socialize with you, and at the end, they will also get to type with you and cast a vote. Whoever that is, though, has immunity, so they themselves can't be voted out despite being on the tribe with the entire other tribe. We're going to start off by revealing the winner of the Malachite tribe. The winner of the Malachite tribe, who are temporarily joining the Azurite tribe, is Megan. The person from Azurite who will be joining the Malachite tribe for this round and this round only is Brian. Congratulations. Our first two individual immunity winners of the season. Azurite plus Megan, please head back to your camp. Malachite plus Brian, please head back to your camp.
So I just got done with the individual immunity challenge for each tribe. I feel like I did really good. I got 21, which was pretty tall. Like it was like higher than my head, which was awesome. Whoever wins goes to the other tribe and votes with the other tribe for this vote, which is huge because then potentially you can figure out who's doing what over there, where the vote's going, because they're going to need to talk to me because I'm going to be a numbers man. So that is gigantic.
You are terrifying to the green team. You are terrifying to the green team.
Don't tell me that either.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
You're the challenge beast, right? Because like you did all the throwing things, like.
I would argue our challenge beast is the person that's over there.
Really?
Yes.
Well, for puzzles.
Really good
for
at puzzles, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so the for real is Brian has been you and Tyler's ally the entire time. When we came,
Me and Tyler?
yes, when we came, we specifically wanted to talk to Tyler, and we knew that you two were talking together.
Me and Tyler?
Dude that just got Spencer's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You were not.
Really?
Yeah.
So we put that together and Brian went over there to give Tyler a lifeline, to give you a lifeline because we were making assumptions on your side. So Brian went over and was like, hey, if no one's coming up and trying to you, you're on the bottom and you need to stir something up.
Right.
And we were thinking like
interesting,
like yin and yang with the two of you, and we saw like the good girls club kind of thing going
Interesting.
on. That's how we assumed the dynamic was going.
Interesting.
Elevator pitch. Would you like to give me an elevator pitch? I'm asking everybody for an elevator pitch.
Don't vote for me.
That's very, very convincing. So convincing.
I'm currently sitting inside of the Blue Tribe's home base because I won the individual immunity, which is awesome. But for the winner, on top of getting individual immunity, I got to come over to this place and I got to kind of politic with them a little bit. And I am a voting number for tonight for their tribe.
Sam.
I know.
Sam.
I know.
I really hate to say it because like literally everybody in this tribe is so phenomenal, but we're getting down to it. Like who is going to make or break our team? Who's I hate to say it, but like who's the weak link? Who is keeping us from doing things? And in all the competitions, it's been Sam. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So there's I know like a 4-person alliance, and one of them is in the other tribe right now, but 3 of us are all voting the same way.
So right now, what we're thinking is that no matter what, however we look at it, we're the minority. We don't have the numbers, and we know.
You being the group of 3, or this tribe?
This tribe.
Okay.
This tribe, and like we know that there's going to be not a murder or switch. There's going to be some sort of.
Yeah, we think there's a merge too.
Yeah.
It's a tribe.
A tribe. So, and what I'm saying is that I want us to have the best possibilities to immerse ourselves, to not alienate ourselves, so that we can kind of go in, essentially camouflage ourselves.
Okay.
Because otherwise they're going to pick us up one after another.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're thinking Sam.
So Sam is because he's ineffective at challenges?
So I feel like no one's like ineffective. It's maybe the least effective.
I would say least effective and least we have the least connection.
Yeah.
I will stay true to as relay strong and as relay strong, and I'm true to my core line.
But I'm definitely very nervous that I think it's gonna be me tonight, which sucks to be this close and go throw out this entire day and then to fall short tonight. So I'm really hoping it's me, not me. I'm hoping I can keep the trust I've built with Zach, Rafa, Maddie, and Yane. But I think that's why.
Who's your number 1 here?
I owe Zach because in the first round when John was going, my name was being floated out and he stopped that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily say he's my number 1, but I feel like I owe him.
He said that you would win him like this.
Right, so I owe him to a certain extent. Perfect. Like I'm good with him, I'm good with him. Perfect. And Maddie. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Thank you, Bridget.
So Zach, Courtney, and Maddie.
Yeah.
Like I feel comfortable with everybody. I really wish that we could have brought 7.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess like who do we think like if we were to go to a merge situation, like who's gonna stay?
Yeah.
Like 6 strong, and who jumps, and does that factor in?
There might be some jumps.
Right.
Like I would agree.
What are your thoughts then?
Because like I'm saying what I said because I think I'll be a target.
Over there?
Yeah, just like if we swap or if we all come together.
Yeah.
I think they Green would target me or potentially Brian because he's over there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not expecting to go to tribal again this late. The last one was a heartbreaker. I haven't heard my name. I still got my idol in my pocket, but I don't think I need it this time, and it's good until the first merge vote, so I'd rather use it when we're down in numbers and we need it as a tribe. I still haven't told anybody. I think still just keeping the information to myself is best option at this point, as much as Brian's come up to me and been like, if you have it, you can tell me. He didn't say it like that, but he was just saying that if anybody had it, like, we should tell each other and stuff, but I just want to keep that information to myself because that's more valuable than the actual idol. So.
Maddie is already screenshot by Courtney because of what happened last round of Keenan being the one to tell Maddie that Courtney was the one throwing out her name. And so, like,
Courtney was throwing out Maddie's name?
Yeah, that is what Keenan told Maddie.
Right.
And so,
are you close with Maddie?
Yeah.
I feel like I am maybe not as close as you are, but I feel like we can.
Yeah. Because then what she was getting sketched out by at the end was that because Courtney was saying I'm never gonna write down a girl's name.
Yeah, your name was thrown out.
Of course it was. I figured.
Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, no, I figured.
So that means you're not on board with it then? Or...
I didn't really give much feedback. I was just kind of listening.
Who did it come from?
I think. Oh my God, Zach. I think it's the first person you said it.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know how I'm feeling about Courtney.
That's what we said over here too, but Yanae didn't seem like she was on board.
Me and
with
her
it.
talked about it, and she was on board when we talked
Really?
about it earlier. I just don't trust Zach with that information because I think that they are the closest.
I don't even think he's about like the truth thing, which is great, but he's been out loud about it, so I feel like he'll say it out loud more what he's doing.
Which is great and all, but sometimes you can't do that.
But if we get, it's us three voting for,
I think.
And then Yanae.
Yeah, I
and
think
then we
she
still
would, 'cause
just try and get Megan on board with
Me and
that
her
too.
did talk about that.
Yeah.
If we had, that's 4, right? That's all we need.
The options, I think it's gonna be between me and Courtney. I'm really afraid Courtney has an idol, and so if she writes my name down, I'm gone. I think that'd be a silly move because there's other stronger people she could get idol out.
It was a split vote last vote, but it's because Sophie and I literally were woken up or arrived back and taken out. So, so just FYI, because originally it was supposed to be Shay.
Okay.
But Shay worked her ass off in 30 minutes.
Yeah, so she played the game.
She's really good at that.
She is really good with that on our side too.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was like, hey Jay, like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If John won the immunity, I am going to vote for you. I am gonna be totally honest.
I can tell you, your wife is her champion. Oh.
Okay.
And the crickets happen.
I mean, I know
Your wife is her champion. So, and I mean that in a whenever they go off together often.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, it's my wife. I know how she's gonna play the game. I told you how she's gonna play the game, and like realistically, we saw her, Justin, and what? Jason, and oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Blonde hair. Right. I've seen them together a lot too, and I can see them being like running. I think I'm on the chopping block. I think Megan's got it out for me.
Well, we're not.
Why? Because Shay came over and
Shay came over to y'all's room?
No. When Shay switched, she went right to Abby and was like, "I'm your girl. Like whatever you need." And so it's Abby,
Shay.
Abby, Justin, Jason. And oh my God, Rye.
Abby, Jason, Rye.
Abby, Jason, Rye, and they're stringing Shay along with them.
We called it too. We're like those three.
And Megan is like, she's like, I'm out on my tribe, and she's like, I'm looking at you guys as like a potential threat, and like you flipping. And I went to them and I was like, I will give you my word. I promise to never vote Abby out, but I will never flip on my tribe.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you straight up, we both don't want you to go.
Yeah.
Sam is also on board. We think Yanae's on board. And obviously there's one person
So there's 4 of us.
Potentially 5.
There's 4, potentially 5, and who are we? Courtney. Where are you going, Courtney?
I think we have the numbers. Like, I really do.
I do too.
Like, Sam, us, and Yanae and I talked about it earlier, if I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
And I know Megan's on board voting for her too. She sounded like kind of the outs of her tribe, so she might want to work with us, and she's thinking Courtney wants to work with her tribe, so yeah, just do a little switch, and maybe Megan will join our team. Like, after the last vote, because Courtney straight up lied to me.
Yeah, she did?
Well, she was honest, but also lied.
Okay.
Like, she was the first one, I think, that one of the first people that brought up my name. I was told by a couple of people.
Here you go. Hello there. Okay. Hello. Please straight with me.
Yeah.
Is she pitching me?
No, your name has not come up.
Okay.
I swear to you, the only people's names that have come up tonight are Sam's and Maddie's.
Okay.
Those are the only two names that I've heard. Sam didn't even come over there and say a name.
So for the first time playing this game, I had to lie to somebody's face. It's terrifying, it's scary, not fun.
She's with us, like.
Yeah. Because we have our 4.
I don't see her flipping at all.
I don't see it either unless like something drastic happens. But as long as you, me, Brian, and Rafa stay to the 4.
Stay to the course. Like,
Yeah.
Like since
it's
this
us.
morning.
It's us 4. Like
Absolutely.
we're here to make it.
Yeah.
It's a hard decision trying to figure out who stays and who goes, but I think that we did the best thing for our overall gameplay. Yeah.
I'm hearing Maddie's name too.
You're hearing Maddie's name too? By who?
Rafa.
Rafa, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I could talk to Rafa.
But I think he's also good with Sam.
Yeah.
We just talked and he was like,
But again, if the 4 of us vote
Yeah.
Sam, we have majority.
that's true.
So as long as we stick to what we want,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen. So right now we have the majority vote, so we control what elimination is.
I'm writing Sam down.
Yeah, I'm writing Sam. Zach is writing Sam.
Okay.
Maddie writing Sam from your talk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it'll be Sam.
Yeah. There's a lot going on at camp. I think it's either going to be between Sam and Courtney. What the fuck? So is it Sam? The safe vote is Sam.
The safe vote is Sam. Okay.
It would be crazy if we actually got Courtney out. That just feels like a crazy move. We'll see. I hope it's not me. At the end of the day, I'll miss all of them, but I hope it's not me.
Holy shit. That's all of us. What? I feel like I'm doing really good though. Like I'm making sure that I'm talking to everybody. Because holy shit. Courtney, that would blow my mind.
Okay, so we're about to go to tribal. This is probably the most nervous I've been the entire day.
So if it's not you, who is it? I'm asking the hard questions. You are.
If it's me, they are some world-class liars and you got me. But hopefully it's Courtney and it's not me.
Okay. I think we're good then.
So we'll see if everyone pulls through. I don't really know what else to say. It's just getting harder because we all like each other.
So I give you the real room?
Yeah.
This is going to be, if this actually happens, this is going to be a huge blindside. And I think somebody's going to get blindsided tonight no matter what. And if it's me, I'm going to be floored. But it's Survivor, right? Like, you always go into every tribal council knowing that it's a possibility to you.
See, this is an interesting twist. I hope Ryan's doing okay over there and getting a lot of information, so yeah.
Okay, so it's real interesting over here, viewers. I feel like my tribe is going to be a very interesting elimination because I feel like there's going to be 3 sets of 2. And I did tell everyone here that because I do want them to work with us as a plan A. But I also got a lot of options from a lot of people here. So I'm doing okay. Don't worry about me.
While everyone's chilling in the tent, I go to the stack of logs and smack in the middle of the camp, and I find this little treasure chest, and I open it. It's like, congratulations, bestie, you found an idol, you're the coolest person ever. You can like use this to save you or your bestie anytime you want up until the merge. So it expires soon, which is like less than ideal because I'm not sure if I need it now.
That may be ideal.
I thought it was going to be like you win. Either you play for immunity or you give your tribe a cake. Right.
I don't know what to make of Brian and when he was saying it seemed like he was kind of just like throwing it out there to everyone, like I'll work with anyone, just tell me something that makes sense.
Figure out more once we all get together and see where everything's at.
I mean, it does feel like I don't know how many options I will have, but I will certainly pick one.
Yeah.
like I said, like I totally meant it. Like, but I don't.
Yeah.
I want to make sure, and I feel like everyone should want me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to like fight for my life. But yeah. Like, if you tell me something that makes sense, I'm down.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Love
Like,
that.
I don't know. Like at the moment, I don't know if it sounds like everyone over there is just gonna get voted out. And it's like.
I mean,
have
the
no
numbers
idea.
aren't that far apart.
Right, I know. I have no idea.
Right. I was just kind of non-committal and I didn't offer very much information because right now I don't really need like an extra number or extra additional numbers, and I didn't see any benefit to like information sharing when I'm feeling good right now. At least right now I'm feeling good. But it seems like he's super open and he's kind of like a fight for your life type person, so you never know about later. I was like kind of hoping like one of us would win, so I could just be like, hey. So are you guys having fun?
Oh yeah, we're having fun.
Okay, good.
I mean, the last vote was brutal, and like this one's gonna be
the Queen one.
Currently we've got Megan from our tribe over on the blue team right now. Kind of been talking with them, so going to be voting with them, so we'll be interested to kind of hear the feedback back from her about that.
I think we got Brian in on the plan. I don't know if we divulged too much information, but it sounds like he doesn't have the greatest grasp on like kind of where the alliances are lying. He has a good guesstimation, but so I don't think that'll harm us too much down the line.
At least we don't have an opinion on my problem. Like
from your tribe, okay.
Yeah, like it's all fine.
But you didn't feel like you were threatened at all, right? I thought you were. We all thought you were in a good spot. But...
I don't think I'm not in a good spot.
Okay.
But I do know that there's all the other pairs are over there. Like I knew how to work with all of them, and I was like basically in the middle of all of them,
which is a good place to be.
Yeah. So like I wasn't worried about myself, but I was, worried about people in different contexts.
Yeah.
Like this alliance won't work if this person goes. This alliance won't work if this person goes.
Right.
So like, and one of those things is going to happen.
Exactly.
So like, why do I want to choose? I don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have lots of plan B, C's, and T's and E's with. I think everybody here, everybody here needs an extra person. So I think that there's a lot of options open for me. One thing I definitely want to say. The other thing I want to say is, if you think you are playing a good game, you want me on the jury. I am the most fair-minded person I know. Just putting that out there.
What was the first thing?
The first thing was we are not like 6 people like who you have to all like pick up. Like we are splittable. Absolutely.
I also talked to Brian. Brian suggested that he might be actually wanting me to work with him over there. I said, I'm not going to eliminate any possibilities, so I asked him if he wanted to work with me. He said yeah, because according to him, and I don't know if this is actually true, the dynamic over there is a bunch of small groups.
Okay, so right now there's 7, so it's a group of 2, a group of 2, a group of 1 and Megan? Is that what it is?
No. 2 plus Megan.
2 plus
2 plus Megan.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I really don't have a guess as to who's going home at all. Like I could make 3 guesses.
Not you.
But yeah, not me.
Not you. My God.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah.
I wish we could
Cool
do an
to be here.
immunity challenge with you because you're fucking.
Are you willing to say who you think the pairs are?
I don't want to say that in front of everybody, but I will definitely say that in front of individual people if I feel like they want to work with me.
Yeah. I talked to Brian, and this is the most nothing conversation of all time. He's like, maybe we could work together at the merge. And I was like, maybe we could. And he was like, maybe there are cracks in alliances. And I'm like, maybe there are. And we said 0 names. We were just like blue, green, and that was the entire conversation. And it was such a waste of time. And I feel so bad because he's somebody who I actually really connected with. Scott said it. We can't work together for years. And I was like, cool. And then nobody said any names about any alliances, so it was like, yeah, we can have numbers and work together. And I was like, great. Yeah. I was like, we could also maybe work together.
We are going to have that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it was a lot of a nothing conversation. I like his vibe, but it was very clear neither of us wanted to say we're actually working on it.
Okay. That's how I feel. I'm like, I don't want to give anyone information.
Yeah.
That I don't know is going to be beneficial to me.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we've gotten to chat a little bit with Brian from the blue team over on our side of things, which is kind of interesting and cool to learn about how things have been on the blue side, the Smurf side as we've been calling him.
Talking to Brian, he said that he wants to work with me post-merge, and a lot of people are saying like, oh, I think there's like a trio with these 3 people. I think there's three people, and I'm always in the trio, so I'm a little nervous about like everyone knowing I'm in a trio. No one has gotten the trio correct yet, because I'm in a trio with Fry and Abby.
I mean, everyone over there, I said to them, like, you know, fight for your life. If we merge tomorrow, like,
Which we will, right?
Everyone's
Because
fighting
there's
for
3
their
days.
life. So like everyone knows, I'm not expecting them to like absolutely stay loyal to me, and they shouldn't be expecting me to do the same. We're down in numbers.
The original goal was we were going to vote Megan out this evening. We were all a collective group and landed on that was going to be the best decision for the group. And then Megan won immunity, so that kind of threw a slight wrench in the thing.
We do have kind of a buffer right now if we lose one more tribal, but then once we get past that, it's tough.
I'm just sitting here anxiously waiting because I know that everybody wants to target Megan, and Megan has given me her little fidgety thing, and I'm just here fidgeting with Megan's little fidgety thing the entire night while everyone is actively talking shit about her and wants her gone. I feel garbage about that.
Megan is our buffer. She was going to be going home tonight, but she won immunity. I don't know, I just see her, we see her flipping in the merge. So that's our buffer right now. Like, she's so nice, and it's always so sad to vote someone. And I hate saying names to the camera because they're gonna watch it later and be like, what the fuck?
You scored the most amount of points, stacked the most blocks. Whoever won the most out of each tribe got the switch, but they were immune. Megan went over to Blue Tribe, which definitely threw a wrench in things.
It's kind of a bummer that Megan won individual immunity. As soon as I saw that it was going to be individual immunity, I was like, Megan's going to win this. Ultimately, she's just not somebody that I feel like I want to tie myself to in this game. But her winning individual immunity and swapping to the other tribe made things a little bit harder over here.
I don't know how you're doing over here, but like, you weren't the lowest that day. I mean, as things stood, it was like you were one of the people that might be posting. If you're not doing well here, I do think you could come back. I think that the girls are going to stick together.
I feel like I'm doing well here too.
Yeah.
And I was really nervous because I was the last one coming in.
Yeah.
But like, I think the girls definitely, I'd have no doubt that the girls would stick together on that team.
Yeah.
And here, it's not even just a girl alliance. It's literally just like, it's a team.
Yeah. Whoever you want to work with, you can work with them.
I'm willing to do like
Go play the middle.
what I think is doing better. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, consider playing the middle.
Okay.
If you know anyone on this tribe that would play the middle with you, do it.
Courtney and Yanae, I know from being on that tribe, are very close, and Brian has already told me that he is positive that Courtney is, like, the girls on that team are not splitting up, is what Brian has already told me in confidence, and I believe that because on my, like, when I was over there, I believe that as well. Courtney vowed that she was not going to write a girl's name.
I think it's kind of but if he does change his mind, let me know, and then we can switch it up. I just think that's I'm just telling him that he's going to be like he doesn't have a ton of experience, and he has a lot more experience.
You could say that's not a nice thing, and I don't mean that. No, that like she's more naive. Yeah, so she's a better option. I know I'm a horrible person. No, it's okay. But yeah, I mean that's kind of my thought process on eliminating the larger target, which is I will say I'm kind of been surprising myself, you guys. I have been a little manipulator this time around. So I told Cody that we're going to vote Shay out, and told Cody that we're going to tell Shay we're voting Cody out. So each of them thinks they're the dupe in this. But at the end of the day, as long as no one turns on me, I hope not. Hopefully everybody goes along with that plan, and we'll see how it goes. Jason thinks we should include Brian, not in the whole thing about Megan, just in the whole. I don't know, because I mean, even if he wanted to include it, if he chooses to vote with us, awesome. If he doesn't, if he doesn't change our number, we would still be 6 against 6. It wouldn't matter. 6. Every single one is hard, but here's the thing. I just talked about I passed every hour. So the idea just to kind of get people's brains turning a little bit about it. Shay is on board. Josh is on board. Abby's on board. I'm on board. Everyone else is. And hang on, why am I blanking on people? Oh, Jason's on board too. So we have 5 people. So even if Brian didn't go, no matter what it's at least I've eliminated another one as much as it's Megan sucks. I'm gonna fly away. Bye-bye. We're kind of playing this game very sneaky, where the person who is going out doesn't really know. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me because I got my friends. So yeah, it's gonna be great. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. That's how you had to like be introduced to like how like no, it's not. It's not. This isn't how we're playing. Yeah. We have like I don't know. It's just it's hard. It's hard to do. Yeah. She's really smart.
Right. I haven't talked to the main group here, so what did they say to you? Like these are the ones I'm here, so Shay,
This tribe seems much more fractured than ours. Like ours has like alliances that eventually won't be able to work together, but we're really tight and we really want to work together. So like my plan A is to try to get 2 people from over here to move to us and get them to believe, which is probably true, that they can work with us and have a decent shot.
I trust you. I really trust you. Yeah, and I know that sucks for you. I would rather let you know.
Anyone want to chat with that?
I would rather you let me know too,
because I'm gonna come.
and I think you know that I will. Yeah.
Because you guys don't really
I'd rather let you know than for you to say like, you're not.
totally.
Hey, you have the numbers. The odds are we're gonna have better numbers going in.
I know.
Sophie thinks it's Cody. She told Cody that it's Shay. She told Shay that it's Cody. And unfortunately, it's actually Sophie. And she's like, you're right, I'm glad you did. I want to play with you guys. Like, I'm with you guys. I want to stick with you guys. Like, I don't want to, like, go and try to, like, I want to play with you. So I'm like, great. Yeah. Which is kind of what I was thinking with, like, keeping her instead of Tyler. Because I knew if we saved her, she was going to be ready to stick with us.
A little bit, and I don't want to do that. So we have numbers. I want us to go in together.
Yeah.
And I just told Abby, I swear, I'm not going to make an alliance with her, and I'm not going to.
I believe you.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because like I left them, and I've literally met them. I met Courtney one time outside the game. I don't like know her.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just saying, if that ever comes up, you have my word that I am not voting.
I fully believe you.
Because like I said, y'all all voted with me. I'm not going to vote against you. I really do. Because you guys literally voted with me, and although they didn't vote me out over there,
Sophie?
Y'all voted with me,
Yeah.
so I'm going. You haven't wrapped it up.
I'm not worried about that at all. For me, it's just Sophie. It's hard for me personally about these people,
That's
but it
what
has to
I'm
be
saying. I
fair.
literally am about to like cry. I'll only vote. Like I'm going to vote with you.
And you know, I trust you.
I trust you guys too. And I'm so sad. Like I'm really upset.
I don't trust you guys. I trust specifically. Yes. Like I feel.
Okay.
And yeah.
I feel like I trust you based on the conversation I had most recently with you. I trust you. But I'm being upfront with everybody what I'm doing, and the fact that I swear.
Shit out of that, and these are the type of people that I want to play with.
I'm just like not telling everybody in a group, but like I'm telling you right now. Trust me on this. Am I interrupting at all? You're good.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to throw you in on how the plan has kind of been. Everybody's on board to vote for Cody as long as you guys are still down.
Yeah.
We have told Cody that we're voting for you.
I'm the decoy.
You're the decoy, but no one's gonna have to.
Some people are throwing Shay's name as a decoy vote, and that is fine. I kind of want Shay gone. But then I started actually talking to Shay, and it seems like we're kind of on the same page about things, have similar thought processes. But she's talking in a way that's very clear that she doesn't trust me. She's like, just so you know, I'm 100% with you. And like she's trying to like over-reassure me that she's with me, which makes me believe that Shay is not really with me and she's just covering her bases. Yikes.
So we threw you under the bus. I know we were telling you that we're gonna vote for Cody.
It's after that we're going to do
That was a good mistake. I told Cody that I'm telling Shay to vote for Cody.
So it's flip-flopped. So I'm actually the decoy, but Cody thinks he's the decoy.
He's the decoy, but he's not.
Yeah,
I figured it out. Yeah, so everybody being paid, that's what we're doing. Everybody's on board for sure. Yep, absolutely. I'm kind of going around just kind of confirming, but yeah, it seems like 100%. I'm an awful person.
But no, totally talk to Brian. I think he's willing to talk to pretty much anybody but
She can also just say she's going to choose the decoy. So.
that's what I'm saying. I did offer myself out for that. I know I'm gonna get some votes, so it's okay, but okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to vote out Sophie. Maybe I could get crazy. Maybe I could play my idol on Sophie. I actually kind of hope she has an advantage, because she did go to the journey thingy-majiggy, so she did go mining. And what she says she got like a granola bar, that's fake. She has something real, and I hope she plays it, and I hope she can see the signs. Also, I don't want to tell her that and then have it blow up my game, so... I think I'm a terrible alliance member. Because my alliance is like, we love you, and we want to work with you so bad, and I'm like, I want your asses out. And then the people on the bottom are like, we trust you so much, and I'm like, I'm voting you out, but I don't want to. And watch me get voted out because of it. It's gonna be so much fun. Stay tuned.
It's gonna be a hard vote tonight, but I think it's best because Sophie's a really good player, and I really respect her, and I think that she could win this, so I think it's good to get her out.
Genuinely, I want somebody.
No, I really do. They will.
We will. Yeah, like, even if it's not me, I'm gonna be rooting for this, because like, I want all of you guys.
100%. I can't understand that.
Such a fun time. Dude,
Watching the first season when they were so happy with each other was like the sweetest thing ever. And like, that would be like perfect if that happened to us.
I feel so bad because we're all voting for Sophie, and Sophie told me that I'm a decoy for Cody. Sophie thinks we're all voting for Cody, and I'm literally about to cry because we're voting Sophie.
As far as tonight, it's looking like Sophie, yeah, it sucks, but she's a great player. We kind of want to get her out sooner rather than later, because I feel like she would definitely be a great candidate to hop over to the other tribe, so we want to kind of get that before it gets going.
God, you guys,
Like-
every day this is going to get harder and harder and harder, and I'm just going to be freaking sobbing and like throwing up from stress.
About to head to tribal council, and unfortunately, I'm sorry to say it, but I think Sophie's going home. I really like Sophie actually, and I could totally see myself working with her in other games, or if she comes back on Redemption Island. I really like her, but at the end of the day, you have to draw a line somewhere. Outside of the game, I could see myself like hanging out.
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Which is also what makes it harder, right? Because none of you guys are assholes.
Yeah. We plan on voting out Sophie, which I absolutely hate. be honest. Internally, I hate it, although she mentioned my name. I think she's great.
This is my first ever Survivor game, you guys. This is so fun, but also like emotionally devastating.
No,
what the fuck?
so We're in a really good place as a tribe. There's a lot of consensus. I talked to the usual suspects, Emma, Rye, Josh, Jason, Cody, and Shay.
So that group over there is saying let's put Sophie. And the group over there is like, should we put out Cody? And then the other group over there is the fuck is Brian? And that's what's going on.
I kind of want to save Sophie because I feel like she does trust me more than she trusts other people. The only issue is it blows up my spot with everybody else in the game. But you know what? Kind of fuck that. So, like, I'd much rather play this game going balls to the wall and keeping with people and fighting for them who want to be here with me and fight with me than the people who are just like, oh, we're gonna make a green alliance and then win all the challenges and run to the end and not actually strategize or connect with people. No, these games are supposed to be hard. You're supposed to make hard decisions. It's also not for $1 million, so do what the hell you want to do. Not just about saving your ass. Play the game that you want to play. Respect the player who you are. And maybe I'd respect myself if I did some crazy shit. My plan is to sit back and do nothing. And then if shit hits the fan, maybe throw an idol at someone. So, I'm doing so good at this game.
Day. It's nice and dark out here. We're lit by the torch fire with these beautiful lights behind us. But unfortunately, one of you has to leave this tribe tonight. So let's see what's going to happen here.
I was wanting to gain information so I can make sure that I put my vote in the right spot because potentially it could have been a swing vote because I'm the odd number. So I just wanted to collect all the information that I could. I talked to groups of people and then I tried to talk with everyone individually one-on-one.
I think I said what I needed to say in order to make it through, so
It's still anyone's game. I think we all felt really close and like half of us cried last time and we all felt really emotional. It's just gonna keep getting harder because we just keep building stronger bonds, getting to know more about each other.
I feel like Brian is a calming voice in our group, and even though we didn't have a leader per se, he's definitely like just a good person that everybody talks to. But I feel like Megan was like the third party like therapist, and like you could either vent to her or maybe not open up to her as much, whatever you think of therapy. So
I'm hoping that through this vote, I don't want to say a more like cohesive group because we're very cohesive, but I feel like with this round, it will give us a more solid group. And I think that will help us for things to come tomorrow.
We'll start with Rafa this time. You're up to vote first.
Half the day with an idol on my crotch, but I don't think anybody's onto me.
First one I said. I really hope it's you tonight, and it's not me.
Nothing personal, you're great, just game-wise, that's the smartest decision for myself.
I think we're on the same page.
Anyone has an idol or an advantage and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, great. I'll read the votes. The first vote. Sam. Courtney. Courtney. That's 2 votes, Courtney. Courtney. That's 3 votes, Courtney. The 5th player voted out of Blue Ridge Survivor. Courtney. Courtney, that's enough. Please bring me your sword. Courtney, the game is not over for you yet. So for now, the tribe has spoken. I'll take your torch. Please go with Jamie. It's time for you to go. I see less tears this time and more shocked faces. Yeah. So it feels like what just happened was a little bit different than what happened last time. You all have survived the first day of the game. None of you will be getting voted out today.
Again, everybody thinks that someone else has thrown out a name and it's gotten me. Good that no one thinks it's me, but everyone thought Keenan, who's now voted out, threw out Courtney's name. But it was me that said it to Keenan, because Courtney is a powerful player. And she said she's only gonna vote males out, and I'm obviously not a female, so as much as I'm not against women power and everything, it's still a threat. And you're a strong player. Gotta take you out.
I'm not blanking on her name. Oh my god, what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. Can you guys help me? I can't think of her name. I don't know what to do. I can't believe that this has happened.
I know we were not going to vote any girls out unless we had to, and I figure now is the time. I'm voting this way because everybody told me that we weren't going to be picked. But this is where the vote was going.
Welcome to the final tribal council of the day. Here, the 6th player we voted out. Blue Ridge Survivor 2.
I made sure everyone knew that I'm a really good jury member. I'm very fair. So, worst case scenario, that should happen. If everyone here thinks they played a good game, you want me on the jury. There's more people here. Yeah. So like if nothing else, like it's just like there's more conversations going on over here. I would say.
Have you felt hunger today?
Yeah.
Has anyone here not felt hunger today?
Has anyone not felt hunger? What are you eating? You got steak over there?
Actually, I'm kind of addicted to oxytocin, and so I'm just like bonding with everybody, and I'm like, no.
I love that answer.
Question from Megan: how are the vibes doing on this drive?
Oh, she did that. Oh my god, I was gonna say Megan's
I'm like
not
the
here.
official reporter of the vibes now.
You'll let me know.
You are the literal vibe check.
You are the vibe check.
I mean, honestly, super fun still and super cohesive. Maybe even more so than earlier. I think we really needed that win. And morale like shot right back up after that. So I think we're feeling good.
Right. Do you think having Brian in the tribe this round changed the outcome of what would have happened otherwise?
I don't know. That is my honest answer. I guess we will see. I know that is the most non-answer I could potentially give. But it's the genuine one.
I don't know, when you watch the game of Survivor on TV, it's like, oh my god, you guys sit down, vote that person out. But it's like,
It's not that, because it's such a social game, and it's whenever you're sitting on the couch at home watching like whatever edit the editors put on the screen for you, it's like you're just like, yes, screw that person, we hate that person. But it's like we have all had so much time together, and we all genuinely like and respect each other, and just voting people out it hurts my heart. Like, and it's so sad because I feel genuinely connected to all of these people, and someone like needs to go, and I just hope that it doesn't like, you know, affect any feelings of like, you know, that we still like love you and like we cherish you as a tribe member. But like, you know, the game's the game, so I'm saying, to answer your question, yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
Jason, you're up first.
I really adore you as a person, and I think in a different universe we would have worked really well together, and I hope to be friends with you after this, but right now I'm just committed to too many people, and this is the move I need to make.
Sorry, this one really does hurt. I feel really bad about this one.
I genuinely love and respect you as a player, and I think you're a great player. I am sorry that we have to do it like this, but I think it's what's best for our alliance. I'm really sorry.
We play an idol, which I'm still deciding if I want to do. Maybe I'll do it on here. Who knows? Do I want to change my vote and play my idol?
I really respect and love this player, Sophie. She did mention my name, which at the end of the day, it's just a game.
I feel bad about this one, but for Sophie tonight. You're just a great player. We view you as a big threat, so we're gonna get you out now while we can.
I am so sorry, and I feel actually terrible. But I'm voting Sophie, and I hope it's the right choice. I really hope it's right. And I'm sorry, and I had to do it. And I'm so sorry. Alrighty, hey guys. I'm so sorry, Cody.
Guys, I didn't have any decision making to make.
Anyone has an idol or an advantage and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Logan?
Yes.
May I have a sip of water?
There's a river right there. A gold one.
What did you do that for? Water. You're not that one our try right now. Be there.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to play?
I have this.
That's crazy.
Good call.
It's all right.
That's
And I'd like to play it, Brian.
Yes?
That's awesome.
Not. What it should be.
That's awesome.
What about anyone else?
No, can we just start? Sorry. What is that? I'm just gonna attack by a bug.
It's a cicada.
Is that? Oh my god! It's so big! It's so loud! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
You can read the votes. Come on.
The first vote. Cody. Sophie. That's one vote Sophie, one vote Cody. Sophie. That's two votes Sophie. Sophie. That's three votes Sophie. Sophie. That's four votes for Sophie. The sixth person voted out of Blue Ridge Survivor. Sophie. Sophie, 5 isn't out for right now. Please bring me your torch.
Love you guys too. Love you guys too.
Sophie, you will have an opportunity to rejoin win the game. But for now, the tribe is winning.
Oh god. That was horrible. I didn't even look up.
Well, congratulations all of you. Congratulations to all of you for surviving day 1. None of you will be voted out on the first day of the game, so round of applause for yourselves. There is, however, 2 more days to this game, so if you want to win, you're 33% of the way there right now. A lot more hard decisions to be made, but again, congrats on making it here. For now, I'm going to give you all back to your tribe.
But you are an amazing person. And this fucking sucks. It's a broken heart, but it's a puzzle because we're puzzle besties.
That's all for this episode of Blue Ridge Survival. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time.
First off, if any blue team member comes in here while I'm in here, they're gonna catch this can.
Or like the flames, right?
Nice. Did you hit it? Nice. Okay.
We'll see you next time.
And I think I'm grateful to meet y'all and like working with y'all on everything. So
It's been a blast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, so she has glasses, large breasts, short, you know what I'm talking about.
That is about it. And deuces.